chapa kitu ka dry fry, kwani nini? If we die, we die. Pima na macho, angalia, hii kitu inaweza iwezi. Inaweza. Chapa ka dry, kwani nini? You only live once and you die once. You don't die twice. Many of you died at the age of 20. You are dead. Clinically, inside you are just a human being. But you're not alive. Oh, serikali this, serikali that. Oh, Sakaja this. Yani wewe, hakuna siku uta win. There's no winning. Omera, when will you win? Where is your win? Show me a win. This week, show me wins. Don't tell me about Gavaz winning. I don't give a shit. That's your business. Wewe nionyeshe pale unashinda. Hapo ndio mimi nataka tuishi. Tuishi hapo pale wewe ushinda. But wewe unataka tukiangalia vitu zingine zenye azikuhusu wewe. Tuhamwe. Kama sai price ya mafuta inakuhusu aje? Tuseme ukweli. Inakuhusu aje? So utalipa tu ile dola ambayo ulipe. Ukiamua mathini ya 100 bob, just pay the 100. There's nothing you can do about it. At least not at that moment. But personally, on an individual level, then you realize that life is getting a bit difficult. So what do? You switch it up a bit. Shida ni wewe au pesa yako haitoshi. Unafikiria kina our dose of do you even think they know how much a liter of fuel is? Hata sasa kama ni sotano, do you think even they know who does the fueling for them? Au wanajua tu ni dere akitaka kutoka gari wa hapo na iko fiti ready to go. There's somebody in the office who's doing accounts. Yuko pale na accounts anafanya every week. The boss has 100,000 in fuel. Na hiyo ni ile do boss ametumia. If boss wants to use 150, he uses 150. There's no problem. So shida ya when you wana people who are going through the economic problems. The problem is those people don't know how to talk. It's not me and you. No. You and I are good. You don't care whether fuel is added by 20 shillings, do you? No, you don't. If you pretend that you do, you're a fucking liar. Because ukienda Milan na hizi place ingine ukiambiwa chupa ni 15k, muone umedoa tu 15k. You're just balling. Kwanza unaambiwa kuja na zile lights. Kuja zile lights ukuja zikiwa kila mtu anajua chupa inakuja kwako. Lakini wewe unataka ukae kwa Twitter ukisema the economy what? Come here, you pure ass. Yes, you, I'm talking to you. Don't be a fucking hypocrite. Don't be a pretender. Don't try and be that we are together in this. We are not together in this. No, we are not. No. Don't lie to us. Don't tell us we are together. I am not together in the economic hardships. I don't really care how much fuel is going to be as long as it's standard for all of us. Sasa mimi nikienda pale nipate fuel ni 500 na nyinyi mnalipa 250. Now we have a problem. You see what I mean? Hakika si watu tunalipa tuchwani. Watu walipe. So that's the way of doing business. That's the cost of doing business in Kenya. So you push that cost of doing business to the customer. Let the customer go to the president and complain, not you. Customer. Anyone be customer. Have you seen how much I sell my hoodies? Do you think I give a shit? I sell my hoodies in a way that that pleases the Lord. I sell my hoodies in a way that I will make profit. I sell my ngovias. Hizi mnaona nimeleta in a way that I will consistently make profit. I'm not making losses. Wiko nimekuja Nairobi juzi nini? Ati nikuja Nairobi ku make loss ndio niwasaidie. Losses are for losers. I don't make losses. You, if you want to go make losses, go make losses. Kama uko na transport company, shauri yao, wakitaka kufa wakufe, ongeza bei. Uko nalipisha so mbili jana, ongeza iko ni tuchwani, kwani nini? Let this be felt by everybody in the chain. Weka unauza nguo and it's costing you more to go to Mbakiko to get the clothes. Ongeza bei ya nguo, kwani nini? Uko unauza so mbili, uza tuchwani. How are you going to be the complainer all the time? You're just complaining. The government, please help me. Government. Ruto, what are we going to do? Help us. Save us from what? From what? Save us from what? You can only save yourself from the things that are happening around you. So you save yourself. Go hard. Go hard as a man. Do extra. Instead of spending 5 minutes looking at porn, spend that 5 minutes looking at a new software. Learn something. How do I do this? How do I do that? I've had many people since we launched Ajira. I called it Ajira. Ajira was the original app. Since we launched Africa. I've had a lot of men coming to me telling me, hey, Kibe, I can assist with this, with this, with this. I'm like, bro, that's all I need to hear. Say less. I hook them up with Eric. Many of us can do many things, but you have to get yourself out of whatever problem that you are in. I'm not coming to get you. You have to get yourself out of that problem, and then you come, we play. Okay, let us play the game, but only you can get yourself out. Are we together? Yes, sir. So get yourself out of that punidom that you're so accustomed to, that victimhood. And every time something bad happens to you or things change somewhere, the first thing you do is cry to the government. Stop being a fucking loser. That's Loserville. Internet. Oh, can you believe? I cannot believe it. Because when I want to eat steak, I eat steak. I see some of your photos and videos on the internet, on Instagram, IG, TikTok, and all these other places. I see some of the things you guys are doing. So during the weekend, you have no problem with the economy. But the economy only starts affecting you on Monday. Can you believe what? Sangato ulikuwa wapi? So ulikuwa Naivasha ukipop barrels. Weren't you popping barrels in Naivasha? Ulikomeenda sijui Masinga sijui wapi, popping barrels, driving cars at the speed of light. Weren't you riding motorcycles, popping wheelies and shit? And then now on Monday, you become a social justice warrior. Oh, the government. Let's pop barrels. At least, we can give it to Wajaka. Wajaka wajai accepti gava. Wajaka walikata gava, wakasema gava hatutaki. So, the only people who have a right to complain are the Jakas. Sisi wengine wote, just paka lube na ungoje. It's coming. Ama upakisha watu wako lube. Everybody on your chain. Pakisha watu lube. Kofia kwa nda 2.5 saini 3.5. Kama utaki kununua wacha ikae. Simple things like those. Yeah, but it's not 3.5, it's still 2.5. Mimi sija affectiwa na hizi shida mko nazo. But I was affected by the dollar. I'll tell you one thing. So I brought in 500 and something cups, right? Of this. The difference in ordering them 3 months ago and then me receiving them today, the difference was 78,000 bob because of the dollar. I paid 78,000 extra because of the dollar. Now, the only place I was lucky is that the tax was lower by 100K. So I ended up saving 22,000 bob. You see what I mean? But otherwise, I would have been foolish with the diabs. Because of the dollar. So it's time we start doing manufacturing inside our country.